Hello all, welcome to this session. In this session, I'm going to continue implementing different framework concepts in the project, that is Selenium Java project, where we have automated 27 test cases which belong to the register account functionality. This we started last two sessions onwards, that is, so that we don't want to do hard work in the upcoming automation of the test cases like login functionality, logout, because we completed automating the register account functionality related test cases. Now the thing here is, instead of doing the hard work, let's do the smart work going ahead by converting all these test cases into some framework concepts. By implementing that, it will be very easy, okay, to write the automation scripts from the upcoming functionality test cases onwards. Okay, so with that note, already we started this last two sessions back itself. This is third session where we are continuing implementing the framework concepts, okay, in this project. For that, I'll switch to Eclipse IDE, and we are there at the 10th test case. So the 10th test case is actually failing, guys. As I told you in the last session, the 10th test case is already failing. The reason behind that is, here we are comparing the screenshots, guys. Okay, is this the only way to get the results? Do we need to only compare the screenshots here? Here, first I entered Amoturi, and somewhere here I entered Amoturi at the rate. Then I entered Amoturi at the rate Gmail. Then I entered Amoturi at the rate gmail dot. Okay. And then I'm taking the screenshot and comparing the screenshot with existing screenshots and all those stuff. We don't need the screenshots, guys. Okay. We don't need the screenshot. What is screenshot name here? SC1 actual. SC1 expected will be there. Delete that SC1 expected. Delete that. We don't need the screenshots anymore. SC2 expected somewhere. SC2 actually is there expected. You delete that. Even actual also you delete. There is no need of actual, or you don't have to even take the screenshots here. I found a way where without even comparing the screenshots, we can, verify that warning messages that are coming in the form of pop-up format. Okay. Let me delete all this unnecessary warning, the screenshots. Okay. So after that, what I'm going to do here is I don't have to write this code like this. Okay. So here, guys, I need to enter in the first case. I need to go to one of the browser. It may be any browser, guys. I'll just remove this part. Okay, it can be any browser, case if it is Chrome or Firefox or Edge or Safari, whatever. I'll give Firefox here, let's say, for suppose. Save this, and then here, come back here, and I need to enter. I need to go to the application page, my account application page, navigate to this and say register here, and then after that, enter the details around Motori, and here enter some email address which is not valid. Let's say A Muturi, I'll enter, and telephone number I'll enter as 12345678890. Here password as 12345. Password confirm as 12345. Select the S radio button, select the privacy policy, and click on the continue button. When I click on the continue button, guys, we will get a this kind of warning, this kind of message will get. This is neither a warning message which comes under the text field. This is not part of the HTML code of this particular. You cannot inspect this, guys. Okay, but how to get this particular thing? So earlier I thought of taking a screenshot and comparing the screenshot, but we found a way, guys. We found a way. Now, what is that way? I'll show you. I'll go to ChatGPT. Okay, in ChatGPT, I'll find out how to retrieve the warning messages of the fields which come which are displayed by JavaScript. Okay, as a tooltip sort of. In Selenium Java, we have to use. Okay, let's see what is the solution we'll get. Some kind of prompt, nearby prompt I mentioned. Get attribute, using get attribute. Yeah, that's correct. But do we have to give title or something? No. Custom tooltip implementations. Let's see. I don't remember the solution, guys. Get attribute we have to say. But what is that? I don't remember actually. Okay. So I'll do one thing. Have one way. We already have implemented in one of the project here. I'll just go to my GitHub account, and in one of the project I implemented, I'll go to the repositories and search for live. I'll get the solution here very easily. Implementation, I think so. Okay, just go there and go to SRC test Java, and here in the 10th test case, what is that method? Get attribute of validation message. Okay, this value we have to give, guys. Okay, It's not part of the HTML code or something. We have to give like this. Okay, we have to use that ID locator of that field under which on which we are getting that validation message by the JavaScript. We have to give the validation message here. Okay, simply here I am going to write down. So in this input email field, we are getting that, right? Input email field, we are getting that we have to assert. Okay. How to verify that? For that, you don't even just the red dot sleep is okay. And here, remove this part. You don't have to compare the screenshots here. Just write down. No need to compare screenshots here. After I click on this, remove all this stuff. It's very simple here. Assert dot, assert equals, I'll say. And here, write down driver dot, find element, by dot id, provide the id locator of this email field for which that kind of message is coming, and say dot get attribute and give this as validation message. Okay, remember this, guys. Okay, if you want to retrieve this particular validation message value, this is a validation, this is called as validation message. If you want to get this validation message which comes something like this, we cannot use get text or something. So here we have to use something known as validation message. Okay, we have to use something known as validation message. And what is the problem here? The method get attribute. Okay, get attribute got deprecated now. So there is a way, guys. We can, you see, in the latest version of Selenium, if you are using the latest version of Selenium, for example, if you go to the pom.xml file, and in the pom.xml file, if you see, I'm using a latest version of Selenium that is 4.27.0 onwards. Get attribute command got deprecated. If you use 4.26.0, there is no problem, guys. If I use 4.26.0, you'll not get this message, you see. It will go away in a while. You see, if I use 4.20, you see, I'm not getting any warning message. This will work fine with 4.26.0 get attribute, but in 4.27.0 get attribute method got deprecated. That means you can still use it. You'll get a strike mark or something. So instead of that, get DOM attribute kind of stuff got introduced. Get DOM attribute. Okay. So go to this get DOM attribute is not there in 4.26.0. It is there in the 4.27.0. It is there. Click on save all and then come back here and yeah, change to get DOM. Any mistake here? Change to get DOM attribute. Yeah, now it's fine. Get DOM attribute here, lowercase om. Okay, that's a mistake. Validation message you can say, and here you write the validation message that is coming here. That is what is coming in this case, guys. Please include. I don't remember exactly. Continue. Please include at the rate in the email address. So do I have that particular thing in the test case document? Let's see. Why to do the hard work? I don't have that. So that should come. Please include. How to get this, guys? Okay, I cannot get this. Okay. Or you can do one thing. There is one method that is you just copy this part. Okay. I'll just provide the same thing here. I'll compare it will pass anyhow. And here I'll write down system.out.println, system.out.println. So with the help of print statement only, I'll retrieve. Okay. Why to get it? Okay. If the client, as per the client requirements, we have to get, but ultimately there is no client requirement with us, right? I'm doing like this. What is happening here still? Get attribute of, okay. Save all. Let's see. Error is gone. Now run the script. Right click run as session test. In the output console, it will be printed. Then we'll copy that and use in the expected message. Okay. So let's run the script and see what is happening here. Yeah, the script is running, going there. You'll get the warning message. Yeah, please enter an email address is coming here. A different message is coming in this case of Firefox browser, guys. Okay. Here also we got null. Somehow we got null. That means we should not be using here we should not be using DOM. Get DOM property we have to use here. Okay, get DOM property. In this case, use get DOM property, guys. Okay, get DOM property. That's okay. This time you'll get it. Right click run as test. So in different browsers, we are getting different messages. Okay, so we don't know what we should do. Ultimately, let's try this on the Firefox browser to see what is happening. A lot of things are there in the script, guys. Let's go here and see anything got printed. Null, still null got printed, guys. Okay, nothing is coming. DOM property is also printing null. So there is no way of getting this thing in Firefox browser. What if I give Chrome here. What if I give Chrome here? Let's experiment this. You see, this looks like it is going to take some time. That's okay. Save all. Run this code. Save all. Run this code. Right click run as test ng test. Let's see whether we are getting that. Please include an at the rate. Okay, or not. Let's see here. Okay, still I'm getting null here. So I'll try that with get DOM. Yeah, 1 minute. I'll try this with get DOM attribute here. Instead of property, I'll use attribute. Get DOM attribute. Let's see what will happen this time. Right click run as test ng test. In Chrome browser, let's see what is happening. Still null we got. Still we got null. I'm expecting something good, but we got null here. Then how to get that? What if I use get attribute itself? It got deprecated, but it should work. Validation message is fine. Yeah, it's fine. Go to ChatGPT here, validation message. Okay, where was that code? Here, right? Validation. Capital M is there. Okay, that's the reason. Capital M we have to give guys. Okay, there is a mistake here. Validation message should have the capital M here. And get DOM attribute, I'll say for now. Get DOM attribute, lowercase. You see all the spelling mistakes, capital uppercase, the problems are there. That's okay. Let me run it again. It's okay. Confusions will be there. That's okay. But ultimately, we should get the result out. Let the script run and close. Browser should close. It's verifying a lot of stuff. Did we get any message here? Still null we got. Can't read. Something came. Okay, I'll try DOM property this time. I'm trying a lot of stuff, guys, but I don't know what is happening here. Validation capital M is there here. Validation message. Okay. Okay. Get attribute date, get DOM property. Something's changed in the 4.27.0. I need to find out what is the proper method here. It dynamically comes, so we don't know whether it will be able to retrieve or not. These methods are going to retrieve these things or not. We have to see. Yeah, now we got it. With the DOM property we got. Okay, with DOM property we got. You see, this is a message we got. Copy this message. Come back here, and we have to give DOM property here. And on the this side, here capital M we have to give. And here we have to give the message, guys. We have to give the message. Double quotes. Give the message here. The double quotes give the message here. Save this, give the message. And what if it in case of Chrome, it may work fine, guys. Okay, I'll comment all this part. I'll comment all this part. Still, all this part I'll comment for now. I don't want to run this code. Only whatever the code that I'm working on should work for now. It should work fine. The test should pass. Okay. So far, at least whatever I have done so far should pass in the Chrome browser at least. After that, I try for the Firefox browser. The browser should close after this, and the test got passed. You see, the test got passed, working fine. So what if I give Firefox here? Is it working or not? I have to cross check because everything I have to one time effort, guys. Okay, one time effort. Run this. It's a one time effort. We are improvising the script here. Not about the framework, but we are improvising the script so that it should work fine. Enter in email address is coming, which is a different thing altogether. Please enter an email address is coming. What is coming in the output console? Please enter an email address. I was getting, do I get a please enter email address here? I don't remember that. Let me do that again. The Firefox browser in the different browsers. Okay, let's copy this and paste it here. Run this code, register. Okay, I'll give my first name, I'll give my last name, I'll give my email address, telephone number, password, password, continue button. Why it's coming like this here? I gave this as an email address and in the Firefox browser, manage password, some kind of thing is coming here. Don't know why it's coming like that. Okay, I'll just try here. Tutorials ninja.com/demo presenter. Go to the my account, register Arun, then last name. Here also manage password is coming. How can I check this? Only in the Firefox in this browser instance we are getting that. Okay, I'll do one thing. I'll not quit the browser here. I'll not quit the browser. Okay, I'll not quit the browser to see what is happening there. Run the script. Right click run as test test. The automation point of view, it's something different is coming there, and in manual part of view, something different is coming. Please enter an email address is coming, which got printed in the output console also here. Okay, please. This is the one we are getting. In case of Firefox browser, this is a message we should get. So that means browser to browser, the things are different. Okay. In case of Chrome browser, we are getting. In case of Chrome browser, in case of Chrome browser, we are getting this part. In case of Firefox browser, we have to do a different assertion then. Okay. Just yeah. Then how to work on this? Simple. Here, string, browser name. Here also you write down. If it is Firefox here, if you modify there, here also you have to modify. We'll modify this later so that we can get it from a centralized place later. But for now, we'll write like this. Here I'll write the code if that browser name dot equals Chrome. In case of Chrome, you have to verify this. Okay. You don't have to write. Okay. Let that be there. You have to verify this message. Else if, else if this browser name, okay, dot equals in case of, you see, customization is really required if you're working with multiple browsers and all those stuff. Okay. So copy these two lines, copy these two lines. And in case of the Firefox, we'll get this message that is, please enter an email address we'll get. Okay. Browser to browser, the things are different, guys. So there is no other way for me. And here, whatever the message I'm verifying here should be replaced with this message. That is double quote, double quote. Okay. We have to verify like this. Else if the browser name is like this, Firefox, then we have to verify this one. Now let's run the script with the Firefox and Chrome browser. First with the Chrome browser, I'll run. Okay, Chrome browser. I'll say driver.pit also. I'll just enable this and see whether the script is working both for the Chrome and Firefox browsers or not. Here also I need to change it to Chrome here. Two places. Save this. Run this. Right click run as test. 10th test case is taking some time. That's okay, guys. Okay, some things will take time. This is in the Chrome browser. The test got passed. The test got passed. Okay. Okay. Now if I change it to Firefox, it should work. For me in Firefox also it should work. Let's say in Firefox here also I'll change it to Firefox. Should work. Now run the script. Right click run as test. We'll get a different warning message in Firefox browser and it should work. Okay. This should work in the Firefox browser too. Yes, it got worked. Fine. So far successful. What about in the Edge browser? What if I change it to Edge browser? Then what should happen? I don't know what happens in the Edge browser. I don't know. But I'll just copy paste this and see if it is same thing for Edge browser also. Okay, I'll use the same methodology for Edge browser. Here also I'll change to Edge. Here also I change to Edge and see if the script is working for the Edge browser or not. If not, we'll go for a different thing. Okay. At least one time we have to run to see what type of message is coming there. Okay, this Chrome browser related message is coming here in this case. Okay, so this message is coming, so it will fail definitely. So copy this message, whatever you are getting in the Edge browser, come back here and paste it here. Okay, paste it here. That's it. And here, no need to print any statement anymore. Okay, just remove that. Only assert statement, you keep it inside that blocks. For different browser, different things will happen. So in that case, you have to write this if else blocks. Now, if it is Edge browser, if it is Chrome, Edge, Firefox, everywhere it will work. I'll first run with, you see, I can only try with three browsers. I cannot show you IE and Safari. You have to try it by yourself, that parts. Run this code, right click run as, test test. So how does the confidence build? You see, this is how the confidence will build, guys. A lot of challenges we'll face in real time, okay? That we don't generally get when you just learn Selenium automation. You'll not get this kind of confidence levels, okay? So once you solve a project problems, then you are going to get this kind of solutions and you keep working on what to do and all those stuff, okay? Here I'll say Firefox, Firefox. Here also I'll say Firefox and run this code, right click run as test. Let's run the script and see what is happening with the Firefox browser. Is it working with the Firefox browser or not? Let's see. Yeah, it's working with the Firefox browser also. Then I'll try with the Edge browser also. Then I'll try if I change it to Edge. What is happening? Let's see. Here I'm just changing to Edge and save this and run the script. Right click run as test. Once this is done, we can modify for remaining all. It will be good. Okay. Just copy paste. Most of the things will be copy paste here. Yeah, it should work here also. For all the three browsers, it should work. For all the three browsers, it is working. So let me modify the remaining stuff too. What is the remaining stuff here? You see here again we need to clear the field, okay, and then enter a different next level, okay. Next one, at a motor at the rate we have to verify because for different things with different warning messages are coming, okay. Different things, different warning messages are coming. So I should not be comparing the screenshots here. I should not be comparing the screenshots. So what I will do here is I'll remove all the screenshots part. Okay, so let that be this part should be there. Uncomment this part. Control forward slash it will uncomment. Okay, this part also I comment uncommented. And the screenshots part I'll remove, guys. I don't need any screenshots thing here. Remove all the screenshots part. And at this place, we have to write this code. Same code. Copy this, paste it here, and say what is the message you are getting. A different message you will get this time, but with print statement only we can decide system.out.println. Okay, validation message. That's the problem, you see. Driver.find element get attribute of validation message. You copy this, paste it here. Copy the same thing here also. In case of Firefox browser, you get this. In case of Edge browser, you get it. Once we run this three times, we will not get it otherwise. Okay. So we'll start with the Chrome browser and rectify it for all the three other browsers here. Okay. Chrome on the top also. Just give Chrome here and run the script. One by one, step by step, we are going to rectify this problem. I'll say Chrome here. Let's see what is happening. The Chrome browser, what kind of message we will definitely get a different message this time. First message is fine. And the second time it will clear and then enter. Please enter a part following, okay, is coming. A different message is coming. That message you have to copy, which is okay, which is different from the first one. And here in that Chrome thing, you put that message here, okay. Just put that message here. That's enough, okay. Now you can remove this print statement. It's not required anymore. Next one. What if it is a Firefox browser? What if it is Firefox browser? Just write Firefox here. Here also write Firefox. Let's run the script to see what type of message we are getting in the Firefox browser in such cases. The script is running in the Firefox browser now. We are making sure the script runs in all the browsers. Please enter an email address. First one is done. Here also please enter an email address is coming. The same thing. That has got passed. You don't have to change anything. This is same. So you don't have to change anything. This is working fine actually. The next one here, write down. If it is edge, we should also get the same message. Most probably we should get the same message. First one, please include a part following this. Should be there for Edge browser. Okay, I think this thing should work for Edge browser, but I'll try it directly because for Chrome and Edge, both the things will work same most of the cases. For Firefox only some different messages are coming. So that's the reason we have to modify this. Otherwise, we don't have to modify. Run the script. Guys, but proper validation message should come in the Firefox browser, guys. I have to fail the test. Basically, I need to fail the test because in Firefox browser we are getting a different warning messages. Okay, different please enter emailers kind of messages is coming. I don't think that is right. Okay, but we don't know because we don't have contact with the client. We cannot confirm that. Okay, ultimately in real time you need to confirm with the client what type of warning message should come in different browsers because in Firefox we are getting different warning messages. In Chrome and Edge we are getting different warning messages. So we have to make sure. Okay. Then again, this code, uncomment this code, control forward slash, uncomment this thread dot sleep also, control forward slash, and here email address does not appear to be valid. Okay, this one you don't have to do anything. Okay, just keep it as it is. I think it will come in all the browsers in the same way. Expected warning message will come in the same way. When you enter this kind of stuff, you'll not get this kind of message, but rather under the text field, you will get that warning message. So I don't think you have to do anything there. But for different browsers, it will be same. I am just thinking. Let's see how it happens. Again, if you view like this, again here, screenshot thing is there here. We'll verify this for first of all for different browsers here. I'll just give Chrome browser here. I'd see what is happening, whether that thing is coming or not, working or not. Right click run as test and test. Amotory will work fine. It will clear. After clearing, it will enter amotory at the rate. Here also it will work fine. Amotory at the rate. This time you'll get the warning message and it should work fine. Okay. Okay, the test got passed. Everything is working fine. Then I'll just try this with the Firefox browser. What is happening is the same thing happening in the Firefox browser. I'll check here. Right click run as test test to see what is happening in the Firefox browser. Okay, enter in, please enter an email address is coming. Here also please enter an email address is coming. Here what is coming? Email address. I think which is correct. Perfectly coming, right? So we should work fine. We should pass. Okay. So for all the things, it is coming same, looks like. Okay. I don't have to change anything here. Even I can try with the Edge browser. Mostly it will work fine. Okay. If I change it to Edge also, it will work fine. For the third type of message also, it is going to work fine. Okay. Let me confirm that why to, give it a chance when we have the chance to work on it. Test this or verify this and find out. In Edge browser also, it's going to work fine. I already have the confidence here. Only one thing is left out. Another type of data is left out in the email field. Only that field we have to check. Here also, we are getting the same warning message under the text field. So, you know, that's working fine. Then go back here and simply here uncomment this part. I'll give different type of invalid email address here this time. And here, instead of comparing the screenshots and all this stuff, I'll remove all this stuff instead of all this part. What kind of message we should get, we don't know. I'll just copy this part, Control C, Control V, and just copy this part. And here I'll print it out. Here also I'll print it out so that we don't have any problems. Now driver.quit is already there. Setup method is already there. Everything is implemented. Just I have to change it to Chrome here. I'll just change it back to Chrome. This also I'll change it to Chrome and save this and run this code. Right click run as test. I'll just right click run as test. See what is happening. Okay, one, two, in the Chrome browser. Is it working fine or not? Again, clear. And then you see a different message is coming. So we should verify with a different message here. This part you have to copy and here you have to put it here. This part you have to put it here. Mostly it will be same here also, guys. It will be same here also. But in Firefox, please enter an email address maybe there. We don't know. I'll remove these parts and see. Okay, these parts I don't think you have to give that. And mostly this also I'll remove if required. I'll add it again. So I think it should work in all the browsers the same way. Then Chrome, it should work fine now. Right click run as. First, I'll check with Chrome. First, I'm checking with Chrome, guys. In the Chrome browser, with all the sets of data, four sets of data are there. It should work fine. Should clear and enter new sets of data and every warning message. You need to verify. I think should work fine here. Everything got passed in the Chrome browser. Have to repeat that in the Firefox browser. Let's repeat that in the Firefox browser. Just go here and say Firefox here. Okay, Firefox. Then run this code. Right click run as test test. It should work in the Firefox browser. All the tests, complete test should work in the Firefox browser. Yeah. Please enter an email address. Clear. Okay, I want to rate the rate. Please enter an email address at the rate Gmail. Warning message. Okay. Then clear it out. Dot. Here also you're getting the please enter an email address only and everything got passed. Now if I change it to Edge browser, still it should work fine. The Edge browser. Also it should work fine. Okay. Run the script. Right click run as test. Should work in the Edge browser also. Let's see. It works in the Edge browser or not. Okay, clear. And yeah, it's working fine also in the Edge browser. Everything, everywhere it is working fine. So wherever some print statements are there, I have to remove them. Okay, just don't use any print system.out.print statements. And the script is working perfectly fine now. Whatever the browser you give, it's going to work fine. Okay, I'll just change it to Firefox or something for a while. That's okay. Save all. You see, with this, we have successfully modified the test case number 10, guys, according to our needs. And before method annotated method is there, after method annotated method is there, everything is fine. And the next part is that we have to go and modify the 11 to 27, which is still left out, which we are going to do in the next session. Here in this session, we focus only on the 10th test case. In the next session onwards, we'll try to modify according to the this requirement. In the 11th to 27, we'll add the before method annotation and after method annotation and make sure all the test cases will work in the same fashion. Okay, we'll have the same before method and same after method we have to see. Okay. Okay, with that note, we'll stop this particular automation script, which is working fine now. Okay. So I'll stop sharing this and then, we'll meet in the next session, guys. Thank you. Bye bye.